Hello guys, it's Shekha this side and I welcome you all to the official Commerce channel. And today I'm back with a new series of videos, and this series of videos is about Catch Magento 1 integration. And in this series of videos I'll be talking about how you can integrate your Magento 1 store to Catch Marketplace and how you can sell successfully on Catch Marketplace while handling every other process in an extremely easy way. So let's start, and in this first video let's see how we complete the configuration process in this series of videos. So let's start. So friends, once you have installed the Catch Magento 1 integration extension, this is how your admin panel looks like, and here on the top navigation bar you can see the Catch option once you have installed the extension. And in here, upon placing your cursor over Catch, you can see the configurations options where you need to click in order to start the configuration. So once you click on it, this is how your configuration page looks like with 6 sections, and the very first section that we can see here is Catch settings, and upon clicking on it you will be seeing it something like this. So the first thing is enable here. So here you have to select yes in order to enable the extension, because otherwise your extension would be disabled and it would not appear here in the top navigation bar. So here you need to select yes, and upon selecting it your section gets expanded something like this. So the first thing that you can see here now is mode. So here you have two options of mode, one is live, one is sandbox. So when you select sandbox, you can see your products before they go live on Catch Marketplace, and when you select live, your product directly go to Catch Marketplace and it goes live on Catch Marketplace. So the next thing is authorization key, and here you need to enter your authorization key, and remember that for live and sandbox modes there are two authorization keys. So for either of these two you have to select the authorization key for the same. So to get your live API key from here, you can select here this button, and you can separately also go to your Catch seller panel, and this is how you get navigated to this page. And here you can see the API key. You just need to copy it from here and you just need to paste it over here. So this is how you can paste your authorization key over here. And next thing is select store. So here you need to select the store from where you want to export your products to Catch Marketplace, or from where you want to integrate your products to Catch Marketplace, or basically this is the store which you integrate with the Catch Marketplace. So next thing is choose default payment method for Catch orders. So here you need to select the method for Catch orders, and you can select it accordingly and in accordance with your needs. The next is Magento Store admin email ID. So here you need to enter the email ID on which you will be getting notifications whenever a new Catch order is imported. Whenever a new Catch order is created, you can get an email notification on this very mail. So you need to enter your email address accordingly over here. Next part is Catch product settings, and upon clicking on it, it gets expanded like this. So here you can see you have only one option of profiling. So here you can enable profile based product upload by selecting yes, or you can disable it by selecting no. So this is a very exclusive feature of this integration. So if you want to enable the profile based product upload, you need to select it as yes. So I'm choosing yes for now. You can select it in accordance with your needs. And the next part is Catch product price settings, and upon clicking on it, it gets expanded something like this. It looks like this, and the Catch product price is currently in default Magento price, and you can select an option from here to send different product price to Catch.com. So the first option here is increase by fixed price, and then increase by fixed percentage, and decrease by fixed price or decrease by fixed percentage. And also here is an option for set individually for each product. So let's start with increase by fixed price and see how it works. So upon clicking it, a new bar gets appear here, and here you can see the enter amount option. You can enter a particular amount over here. So let us see how it works. So basically, if you select increase by fixed price and you enter let's say 50 over here, then suppose if your product is for $100 on Magento store, and if you select increase by fixed price and enter 50 here, then this price gets added to the $100, and now your same product will be for $150 on Catch Marketplace. Similarly, if you select increase by fixed percentage, and for example if you enter 50 here, then the 50% of the price of the product on your Magento store would be added to the price of the product on Magento store, and that would reflect on Catch Marketplace. So let's say if your product is for $100 on Magento store, and if you enter 50 over here, then 50% of 100 is 50, so the 150 makes it 150, so your product will be available on Catch Marketplace for $150. So this is how it works. The next is decrease by fixed price, and this is this works in the same way like increase by fixed price works, and similarly decrease by fixed price works in the same way the increase by fixed price works. And the last option that we see here is set individually for each product. So upon clicking it, we can see two options over here. One is map attribute, and the second is map inventory. So here in this first bar of map attribute, you need to enter the attribute code for custom fixed price, and from that code the custom fixed price would be fetched by the system, and the custom fixed price would be reflected for your products on Catch Marketplace. And in the same way for inventory, you need to enter the attribute code here, and from that attribute code the custom fixed quantity would be fetched, and that quantity would be reflected on Catch Marketplace for your products. So once you're done with this, the next settings is cron settings, and upon clicking it you can see it looks something like this, and it will look like this. And the first thing that you see here is cron settings override. So if you want to make changes in your crons, basically you need to select yes over here, otherwise it will be default and will be no. So you have to select yes over here, and once you select yes, it gets expanded something like this, and you can see the four options over here for cron settings: enable order cron, enable order sync cron, enable inventory cron, or enable feed sync. So basically cron settings work in a way that they update or they synchronize the details of products between your Magento store and the Catch Marketplace. So let's say if you are selecting enable order cron as yes, then you can see order cron bar over here, and here you can enter the number in minutes for execution of cron. So let's say if you select yes and enter 30 over here as it's written, then after every 30 minutes the orders of Catch Marketplace get synced with the Magento store, and you will be able to see all the Catch orders on Magento store itself. So similarly the enable order sync cron, enable inventory cron, and enable feed sync also work. So let's say if for inventory you want to enable the cron, you have to select yes, and inventory sync cron, in inventory sync cron, for example if you select or if you write 15, then after every 15 minutes the inventory of your products get in synchronization between Catch Marketplace and Magento. So they basically get in sync with each other. This is how the cron settings work. And the next section here is order settings. So upon clicking it, it looks something like this, and the first thing that we see here is enable order accept. So if we select yes over here, then the acknowledgement request or auto acceptance request will be sent to a Catch for all the orders. For all the orders for your products placed on Catch Marketplace, the auto acceptance request will be sent to Catch if you select yes over here. The next is cancel order on Catch. So basically if you select yes over here, then if you cancel the Magento orders, and if you select Magento orders from your Magento store or Magento admin panel, then the request for cancellation will go to Catch, as you can see here written over here. And if you select no here, then no action, no such action takes place. The third is refund order on Catch. So basically if you create a Magento credit memo on your Magento admin panel, then request for refund will go to Catch, and if you select no over here, then no action will be taken. The fourth option here is refund reason for Catch. So basically while creating a credit memo, if you haven't selected any option for the refund, then this is the very reason which will be appearing in the refund reason section. So here you can see you have many options, or you can select options as per your needs, or you can add them. The fourth thing is create memo or cancel order on Magento. So basically, if you set this settings to yes, then credit memo will be generated for orders, and the order on catch will be cancelled if you create a credit memo in Magento. The next is catch order customer group. So basically here you need to select a group in which all the information about your all customers would be listed. So basically it is a group which you need to select, like general, wholesaler, VIP members. So let's say if you have selected general, then all the information about all your buyers who place order for your products would be listed in this group, and you can get yourself updated about your buyers by visiting this group. The next section here is developer settings, and upon clicking on it you can see it gets expanded something like this. So the first thing here is catch debug mode, and here you can enable or disable the catch debug mode for logging by selecting yes or no. The next is a product chunk size. So here you need to enter the number in which the product would be sent to Catch Marketplace in one batch. So for example, if I enter 25 here, then in one batch the product chunk size that would be sent to Catch Marketplace would be 25. Similarly, if in the next part, attribute sync chunk size, if I select 50, then in one batch 50 attributes would be synced to Catch Marketplace. In category sync chunk size, if I enter 100, then in one batch 100 categories would be synced to Catch Marketplace, or would be synced between Magento and Catch Marketplace. And in the very same way, feed sync chunk size works. So if I enter 100 here, then the feed sync size would be 100 in one batch, and 100 feeds would be synced in one batch between Magento and Catch Marketplace. So this is how you enter all these details over here, and once you are done with all these details by selecting the necessary options or by entering the numbers or whatever information is needed, all that you can do is that you have to click on the save configuration button on the top right side of the page that you can see over here, and upon clicking on it your configuration settings would be saved. So let's see how it works. So upon clicking on it, the page gets refreshed and you can see a success message appearing over here, details validated successfully and the configuration has been saved. So this is how you do the configuration setting while doing the Catch Magento integration, and this is the part after which you can start creating a profile and assigning products to it and start uploading them to Catch Marketplace. But before that you need to sync the attributes and categories of Catch, and you need to sync the categories and attributes between Magento Marketplace and Catch Marketplace. So this is how you do the configuration, and all the other things like syncing the categories and attributes is something that I'll be telling about or will be discussing in our next video. And till then, go through this video and tell us in the comment section how you liked it, and I just hope you liked it, and we'll be back with a new video very soon. And till then, bye bye, see you, take care. This is me, Shaker, signing off.